We're going to do some slow pace yoga today, going at your own pace, rolling the shoulders back in. Pretty much going to practice our breathing with some stretches. And to inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, the shoulders down. In and out. Exhale. One more time. Out from the side, up to the sky. And we'll climb our ladder, lifting one side, stretching tall, lifting on the other side. In. And then both hands come up, big breath. Exhale out through the mouth. It's called a sun breath. Inhale, lifting. Exhale. Pushing out, top to the bottom. One more time, lifting up. Our hands are going to trace our legs down in a ragdoll. We just melt forward. Does not matter how far. Play side to side, loosening up the back. Soft movement. Look to your right to one foot, then the other. Center. I want you to draw little circles on the floor with your fingertips. Tracing the petals in the bottom of the palm. The direction, going the other way. To the center and slowly roll up to a standing up position. Shoulders lifting to the ears. Pushing back and exhaling down. Take your head rest again. And we're going to do a stand to the sun salutation. So we scoot forward and we're lifting up. Reaching to the sun. Lifting the ribcage off the hip, and then hands come out and down to your sides. Raise your hands down to your legs. And then I want you to straighten out your arms and straighten out your back. And do the palm of the hands into the legs. Stretching everything along. And then look into your belly button, round and stop. Let the elbows come out. And then bring the elbows in. They squeeze towards the ribcage. This time we're going to look a little bit farther forward. Bring your bottom lip over the top lip. Stretch the jaw. Exhale to down. The elbows come out. Round the spine again. And then bring the elbows back in. With your forward, bottom lip over the top lip. Roll your shoulders back. You're going to put your shoulders into your back pocket. Push the hips down. Hips might go a little bit wider out to the side. And exhale, relax to the front. Push with your toes. Tighten the muscles in the back of the legs to slowly rise up. Standing tall, shoulders roll back and down. So your head, yes. With one foot towards the other. We're going to do that again. Bringing your hands forward, reaching to the sun. Lifting the ribcage up, off the hip. Hands go out, down. All the way to the sun. Trace your hands down the road. We're just going to a nice spot now. And gentle slowly. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Look at the belly button. Elbows come out. Around the spine. Got that curvature at the back. And bring the elbows in. And squeeze the ribcage. You push with the hands and look forward. This time bringing that bottom look over the top. Let's rotate your jaw forward. Exhale, to in and look at the belly button. Elbows coming out. Bring the elbows in. Once again, extending the spine. Push your hips back farther. Look into the front and then roll the shoulders back. Like you're squeezing the shoulder blades, that scapula together in the back. And then exhale, just relax to the birth. Nice soft back. Dig your toes into the mat. Tighten the muscles up the legs. Your hands drag up the legs. Coming to a standing position. Wrapping the spine one vertebrae at a time with the shoulders to the ear. Back and down. Shaking like that. Hands go out to the side, up to the sky. We're going to lean to the left or crescent moon. Now hands can be together or apart. Elbows can be bent or straight. It doesn't matter. You can think of pushing your hip a little bit farther to the right side. Breathing in. All exhaling in. Take breath in. And we'll stand tall. One hand dropped in. Left hand comes down, right hand stays on the hip. Falls to the side. Just the weight of that arm stretching the neck. We'll wiggle the fingers. Take the arm, turn up and down a couple times. And then bring the hand back behind. Adjust your feet if you need. And let that hand slide down the back side. So it really lengthens out the neck a little more. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Big breath in. Oh, we're going to turn the head and look at the right shoulder. Just turn the head looking down towards the ground. Maybe the hip. Deepening the stretch. Big breath in. And out. That top hand come off. Out and down. We're going to wiggle the fingers and toes, shoulders go back. We're going to adjust any tension in the legs. And the hands go out and up. We're going to lean to the right. Moving the spine in all directions. Warm up the body. Our crescent moon might be just pushing your hips a little bit farther to the left. Just together or apart. It doesn't matter. Stone tall again. And the right hand drop down. Left hand on the mat. Wiggle the fingers. Adjusting the feet anytime you need to wiggle the toe. We'll turn the palm up and down. Loosen up our shoulder. It's nice and warm. And then that hand comes back behind. Big breath in. And exhale. Looking at you. Look down at that left hip. Breath in. And exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Our hand comes off the cuff. Out to the side, out and down. And adjust your feet. And stand a little bit wider. Place your hands on the hips. Your hands slide down towards the knees. And then the hips push back a little bit. We have a nice straight line with our spine, with our legs and our arms. I want you to shake your head yes. Shake your head now. With that straight back, it stretches our hamstrings. Shake your head yes again. Then slowly walk the hands up, standing up tall. Shoulders roll back again. And we're going to turn your right leg out to the side. Bend the knee. We place a hand on the knee. It comes back. We look down and see the big toes stretching the inner thigh. Lift up halfway. Hold and relaxing down. Our warrior two. You can look over the right shoulder. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Right hand drops down, left hand comes up. Now stretching, lifting that rib cage off the hip again. Exhale out. Gently bringing it down. Coming out as slow as we came in. Release the hands down. Bring your toes forward. Walk your feet in just a little bit, and we're going to shift the weight side to side. A little lunge. Strengthening the muscles around the knees as we push into the mat with the toes. Now we're going to hold here. Turn that left toe out, right toe facing forward. Bend to straighten that left knee. Bring the knee back. Feel that stretch on the inner thighs. We go to our warrior two on the other side. Shoulders relax down. We breathe in and look over the left shoulder. And the left palm up, right hand out. Wiggle the fingers in our reverse warrior two. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Lower down halfway. Another big breath in. You'll release the hands out and down. Then the straighten the knee. Walk your feet in. We do a warrior one before we go to the floor today, adjusting the feet, shoulders roll back. Left leg straight behind you. Heel lifts up and down. Put your hands on your hips. Shift your weight forward just a little bit. Letting that switch come off the leg. Our hands come forward to the sky. And at the top, we will come together. We can bring them down heart center. Taking a deep breath in, think of expanding rib cage. Exhale, push the palms a little closer together. And a big breath in. And exhale out. And let's look to that right side. Turn the head and just a little twist of the spine. Be gentle with the body. Kind of feel that stretch up. That leg on the left. The knee wants to bend. And keep it straight. We'll look back forward. Twist when you feel comfortable. Placing the hands on the front knee. Our rocking horse. It's very important. Lifting up that front toe, that back heel. Getting nerve pulses. From the tip of our toe, it runs the back of the leg up to our brain. And then step forward, walking twist. We go to the other side. With distance apart. Right leg coming back. Heel lifts up and down. Pushes into the ground. Lower the hips down a little bit. You look down and see your toes. You can look at those toes. And then we'll lift your hands forward. With one hand, both hands. Big in. Pushing the toes, the heels into the mat. Hands come together. A little pressure with the palms as they come down heart center. Big breath in. And exhale out. Another breath, think of expanding the ribcage. Boom, the torso, the hips. Everything with air. And then exhale, pushing out all the toxins. That belly button feels like it checks up into the ribcage as you push out. Look over the left shoulder. Add a little spinal twist to the left. Only as far as it feels comfortable to keep That right leg straight, stretching the hip, stretching behind the knee. This is the big toe, the baby toe, the heel. Look back forward. Untwist with head. Hands touch that front knee and our rocking horns. Bring up the front toe a couple times. And then step all the way forward. And inhale, lifting up. We're exhale all the way down. Hands are going to go towards the floor. Slide them down the leg. Back to that forward fold, bending the knees. We can sway side to side in a ragdoll if you would like. You draw those circles on the floor. The body should be a little bit warm. You can reverse the circles. And we're going to bend the knees and come all the way to all fours on the floor. Hands touch the mat. Step back with one foot, then the other. It could be a dog, downward dog. Puppy dog would be on the knees. The downward dog is on the toes. Choosing all fours, you might be on the elbows. And then the toes are the knees. And the elbows is called the dolphin pose. Eventually, we'll come on to the floor on our knees. Let the head touch the mat in your child's pose. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. I want you to lift up one knee, lift up the other, make sure there's no tension. If you ever want to have a toe underneath the knees, you can. Or a tower going through. So we're going to tuck our head under to our cat pose, rounding the spine. A cat that's scared or upset, it arches its back. And then look forward to the cow. Bottom, look over the top lip. Stretch. Exhale to the cat. Inhale to the cow. Exhale to the cat. Inhale to the cow. Exhale to the cat. And then we'll come to a nice flat back. We're going to bring our right shoulder to the right hip and look at that right hip. Wagging the tail of the cat today on what we call the side cat. Moving from one side to the other, creating space on the side of the spine. Holding steady, we'll shift our weight and lay down on the front of your mat. Right arm extending out long. Support with the left hand. We lift up the ribcage and drop the shoulder down. Lift up the chin and rest the ear on the mat. Stretching the front of the shoulders, front of the chest. This is called a scarecrow. If you would like, you can stack the hips. The left hip on top of the right. If that bothers your spine, stay on your stomach. You might choose to let the left foot fall behind the left. Back onto your stomach. Left arm extends. Support with the right hand, lift up. Drop the shoulder down. Lift up the chin and rest the ear on the mat. Holding here if you'd like, or you might choose to stack the spine. Right hip on top of the left. Might find that right foot falls back behind. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Roll back onto your stomach with both arms extending. Lift your shoulders off the mat. Now you can still have your hands touching the floor. You can slide your hands back behind you. And your palms still pushing into the mat. But some people hover with the hands over the ground. You can have your toes up or down. You get to choose. Think of pushing the shoulders back to the back wall. Stretch out the neck. It's nice and soft. Breathing in and exhaling. Now your hands are going to come forward. They can be on the ground as you stretch to the front. You might have your hands up. You might have your hands down. You might have a swan motion. So you just stretch out long and lengthening the body. And lower the hands down. Slide them in underneath the shoulders till the elbows touch the ground, and then your fingertips back down. It's what we call the Sphinx, like the front of the Egyptian pyramids, sitting fall into. Breathing in. And exhaling. We'll use this as our base pose for our bow, like a bow and arrow, bending your right knee. Think of pushing that right hip into the mat. And that may be all the stretching. Some people trace their hand down around the leg, holding onto the foot, the sock, the pant leg. Your head can be high, your head can be low. Whatever you choose in your bow, it's like a bow and arrow. I give you 11 times to get a deep stretch on each side. You're welcome to use both legs at the same time. And then we'll slowly release, bend and straighten the knees. And we'll change sides. So you can underneath that left leg, pushing the hip into the mat. Pulling that stretch, the hip pushes down from the knee to the hip, the front quadricep. Place your hand down around for the underfoot, the socks, the pant leg. Moving in. Exhaling out. Well, you do not have to hold on. You can just bend the knee with your joint. Head can be high, or you can rest the head down low. Moving in. Exhaling out. Very important pose to stretch out the front of our hips. We spend a lot of it for the day sitting in a chair, car, couch, computer. Slowly release, spin and straighten the knees. We'll bend both knees and let the legs sway side to side in a pendulum or windshield wiper. Snap up our hips. Come down, dig your toes into the mat, wiggle the heels back and forth. I feel that massage in the front of the leg. From here, we're going to place your hands underneath your shoulders, lift up to all fours. The legs are a little bit wide. We'll push the hips back, turning it into a wide angle child's pose, or it might be a frog. You can adjust the knees in or out, wherever it feels comfortable. You lower your head down towards the ground. One more big breath in. And we lift up to all fours and knees into the center. We're going to do a tabletop today, so we have a nice flat back. Support with the left hand. Right hand goes out to the side. It's going to be a twisted tabletop, which means we're threading the eye of the needle. That right hand comes through the space between the arm and the leg. It slides through. Slide that fingertip on the floor. Shoulder drops down towards the ground. Rest the head on the neck. We breathe in. Exhale out. Now it's okay if your shoulder does not go down and you just have your hand on the mat. Some people have their elbow on the mat. You choose. We're going to slowly unthread the needle. Place your hands on the floor, lift up one knee, lift up the other. It's called knee mark. Just getting tension off of the knee, adjusting. Support with the right hand as the left hand goes out to the side. And it comes through the space. Now you can be on the hand, the elbow, it does not matter. Stretching around the shoulder, all back. It's perfect. Unthread. Place one hand on the ground, then the other we're going to lean to the side and bring your feet around to the front. Take out any tension you might have today. Point and flex the feet. Shoulders roll back. Super head, yes. I want you to draw a little circular motion. Loosen up the spine. And then reverse the direction. Breathe in. Exhaling out. And hold. We'll walk one arm back. And our giraffe walk. And the others. These are like the legs of the giraffe. Rolls one shoulder back. You roll the other shoulder back. Just sit tall and look up to the sky. Soaking in the sun. It's opening up the front of the shoulder, the pectoral muscle, and to the other side. You want to walk your pinkies a little closer behind you. Hands as they come together. Adds an extra stretch in the bicep from down the arm. Breathing in. Exhaling out. For a deep breath in. Losing tension on the back. And slow, relax. Bring one hand forward, then the other. Walking the giraffe back in. As his long legs. And we'll place your hands on the left knee. Bend the left knee. You can cross the foot over if you'd like, or leave it right next door. Or we bring the opposite hand around. So right hand touches the left knee. Left hand comes back behind you. And then we gently turn the spine. We turn the torso, the shoulders, and then the neck to look behind. Forward. Place one hand on the knee, one hand on the foot, or anywhere you choose. We're just going to loosen up the hip. It was called cradling and rocking the baby. Your leg is the baby, so we're just loosening it up. You might lift it up and down, side to side. Go around. The people that are really close, you've had a really try. It does not matter. And then place this foot on the floor. It's a half butterfly. Let the arms just open up the hip a little bit. Take a deep breath in. And we're going to walk your hands forward. The hip opens up even more. Take a big breath in. And exhale, walk the hands to the right leg. It's that straight side. Point and flex the foot. Let's go up and down. And take another breath in. And think of shifting your rib cage towards your knee. Hands can be anywhere you choose. We're just shifting that weight to the front to stretch behind the knee, that straight leg. Now it's okay if the leg isn't all the way straight. It can have a little bend. It's a little closer and closer every day. We'll shift your weight into that rib cage. You're going to bring your right hand back behind you. Turning the torso, the shoulders, the neck. Breathe in. Exhaling out. Back to the front. Nice and slow. Center and lifting up. Take the bent knees and straighten it out. I want you to rub the knee. When we rub a portion of the body, when we touch that area. It says extra blood flow. Make it feel better. And then we'll change sides. Okay. With your right knee, you can cross over if you like, or leave it right next to it. Left hand comes around, right hand behind your back. So you turn the torso, the shoulders, the neck, and look behind. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Spinal twist, sitting down. Back forward. Placing one hand on the knee, one hand on the foot to cradle the baby and rock side to side. I'll place this foot on the floor. We're going to let that hip open up. With the weight of the arm on the knee. Sit tall. Right, adjust your hips. Lift one hip, lift the other. As long as you walk your hands forward. And then slowly to that left side. Point and flex the foot. Bring it up and down a couple times. When we take a big breath in, and think of the rib cage shifting towards the knee. We just come in and forward. It does not matter where your hands are. They can be on the floor, the leg, the foot. Anything that feels good for your body. Remember in yoga to release comparisons. Every body is different, so everybody will do different improvement. You do different activities, different stretches. We're going to bring left hand back behind you and look to the back wall in that reverse triangle, sitting down. Come back forward. Twisting into the center, rock side to side. We're going to lift up this bent knee. That's a nice deep stretch. Just rub the knees. Make sure there's no tension around it. From here, if you'd like, you could take your feet together, or you can have your feet apart. We're going to draw a couple more circles, loosening up the back. And then reverse the direction. Now, to release a little bit of the tension in the lower back, I'm going to have you bend your knees. And then I want you to look down at your belly button. Bring your elbows out and make a big bowl with the body. Right here in the middle. The holding a big bowl. Watermelon. Well, everybody's looking at the watermelon, so the bowl is going to squish flat. We're going to look up to the sky. Just stretch out the neck. Stretch out the spine. Now you have that support of the knees in front. And then tuck under. Round the body. And then look back up to the sky. And then exhale. Now your legs can be straight. They can be bent. We're just moving the spine up and down. Do that one more time. Looking up to the sky. Stretching the spine. And then back down. Now we're going to go all the way onto our back. So your knees might be bent. Your legs might be straight. You can lean to the side to go onto your back. You can roll back and forth if you'd like, and rolling like a ball. You don't get to choose what feels good. Because eventually we're going onto your back. Now from here, we place your hands anywhere on the legs. We're going to draw little circles on the ceiling with the knees. We're trying to flatten out that lower back. And then reverse the circle. place your feet on the floor, anywhere it's comfortable. We are going to do a bridge pose, lifting the hips up off the mat. Trying to create a straight line from the knees to the shoulders. Dig your toes into the mat, dig your heels down. Now this is strengthening the muscles around the knee. It's strengthening the muscles around the ankles because everything's digging down. It's also strengthening your core as that booty lifts off the floor. Now slowly roll back in. And then relax the hips to the floor. Let the knees fall to one side and then to the other. Loosening up the back. And just shift side to side. Well, this is a low spinal twist. It's readjusting the hip. Let both legs fall to the left side. Breathe in. Exhale out. Exhale out again. So lift the center and let them fall to the other side. Breathe in and out. More deep breath in. Yeah. Exhale out. Lift the knees to the center line. Let's bring just the left knee in. Give it a little squeeze. You can straighten out the right leg. Now let's hold your upside down pigeon. You can rock the knee side to side as it pulls in towards the chest. Just loosening up the hip. And then we're going to let the leg fall out to the left side. And one knee is bent, one knee is good. And then we're going to bring it back across. You might even place the opposite hand on the knee. Left hand can go out to the side. Some people lift the hip up and bring it all the way across. Be very slow, gentle with the body. The knee can be wherever you choose. Back to the center. Lengthen that leg out and change knees. So the right knee comes in. Stretch out one leg, bend the other knee. Rock side to side. And then we're going to let it fall out to the right. So it opens up the hip wherever it's going to fall. But to be on the floor, just letting them move. Adding that twisted pigeon, the knee comes to the center and across. Then place the left hand on the right knee. And the knee can come anywhere it's comfortable. So you slowly can rock side to side. Using where you'd like to. Back to the center. Bring both knees in And straighten the legs to the sky, point and flex the feet. And then we let the legs fall to the sides. Now this is called a joyful, happy baby. Your hands can be on your knees, your ankles, your toes. It does not matter. Knees can be bent or straight. You just adjust. You can rock your baby side to side if you choose. Whatever feels comfortable. And I'm massaging out the lower back. And then the legs come back to the center. Give the knees a squeeze, a gentle hug. And then place your feet on the floor. Lengthen your toes to one side of the room. Your fingertips to the other side. Stretching nice and long. Getting a little bit longer, a little bit forward. And then the hands come out and down to the side. Point and flex the feet a couple times. And then I want you to roll the shoulders back. And then kind of tuck your shoulders underneath your body. So we're bringing the scapula, those wings on the back side of your shoulders closer together. It's just stretching the front of the shoulder a little more. I want you to make a fist with your hands. Flex the feet. Wrinkle your nose and tighten all the muscles in your body. Tighten, tighten, squeeze. And release. Feeling the difference of the relaxed body. Now this is your corpse pose. It's used for rest and relaxation, so close your eyes. Clear your mind. Let your body be at peace in Shavasana. Practice our deep breathing. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, emptying them out. Breathe as deep as possible, taking in the air, and then a little bit. Now, we're going to let it out. Emptying around it. Breathing in. And then in a little bit more. And exhale. Just breathe normally. Inhale. Exhale. Your eyes closed. Bring your awareness to your fingers, to your toes. You might wiggle the fingers more. Move your toes up and down. So now. Your side is right for you. Breathing in, letting the eyes start to flutter open. Bring awareness to the knee. When you're ready, slowly walk yourself up and easy set position. Might be with the legs walk. Might be with the legs straight. I'm going to draw little circles, loosening up the back, awakening the spine. And then reverse the direction, going the other way. Come to the center, lift the shoulders to the ears, push back and exhale down. Take your head left. Loosen up the neck there. Hands fall to the side. Inhale up to the sky. Spread down the heart center, little motion with the palm. Try your legs can be out. They can be big and be straight. We're going to tuck the hands under so fingertips touch. And then I drop down. The back of the hands come towards one another. And shake your head left. Loosening up the neck. And shake your head no. Shake your head yes again. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale out. Inhale. Renewing the breath. Exhale. Releasing tough. Inhale for your body. Inhale for your mind. Inhale for your spirit. Bring your hands to the center. Namaste. And thank you for joining me today. And we're going to practice getting on off the floor if you would like with me. We'll start by bending our knees. We'll kind of lean onto our side. We bring one hand forward, then the other till you go to all fours. Adjusting the knees so they're underneath the hips. Digging your toes into the mat. And we'll bring one foot forward, place one hand on that knee. The other hand is on the floor for support. That back foot digs into the ground and it starts to lift off. You start to straighten the leg. And then when you're ready, walk your hands up the leg. You can walk back and forth in that rocking horse that we are practicing earlier. You can walk your hands up. Walk your feet a little closer together and shift your weight. You're off the floor.